Hashtag just robbed the safe. So, what are we supposed to think?
Switching to Geico could save you a bunch of money on car insurance.
Excellent point. Case dismissed. Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Daisy, Mark Jacobs.
We hired an award-winning actor to show off the award-winning range of Strongbow hard cider.
Oh, I know about their awards just like I know about your trophies.
What trophies?
The ones your mother wants you to get rid of because they're taking up too much space in the basement.
You crossed the line, Stuart. Strongbow!
Nicely done. 小さいがなかなか筋がいい。It's right. But I've been with this. Forgive me, I've yet to thank you for looking out for me yesterday. Face your job, correct? Well done, Bob. Here, Bob. Bob once. God, he was an amazing meal. You ladies know Bob? Who's yours? Teaching you the way? Yes, indeed. You fought against your red Indians? Yes. Tell me of your part in this war. Why? I wish the war. Read a book. I would rather have a good conversation. Why? Because we are both students of war. Huh? So, you were a general of your army? No. Well, Captain, this is a long life. And middle rank. Which was your general? What you have? Rebellion to lead? People in your country do not like conversation. He was a lieutenant colonel. He was very sick. Just that. He did many warriors. Oh, yes. Many warriors. So he was a good general. No, he wasn't a good general. He was arrogant and foolhardy. And he got massacred because he took a single battalion against 2,000 angry Indians. 1,000 Indians? How many men for Augusta? 200. I like this General Augusta. He was a murderer who fell in love with his own religion, and his troopers died for it. This is a very good thing. Well, maybe you can have one just like it's on that. It is a minus. What do you want from me? What do you want for yourself? What are you doing? Why are we having these conversations? What the hell am I doing here? In spring, the snows will melt and the pastures will grow. Until that time, you did it. Captain. (1876) Day. Month. I continue to live among these unusual people. I am their captive, and I cannot escape. Mostly I'm treated with a kind of a mild neglect, as if I were a stray dog or an unwelcome guest. Everyone's quiet. Everyone smiles and bows. But beneath their courtesy, you can detect a deep reservoir.
Hey, Gary.
They are an intriguing people. themselves to the perfection of whatever they pursue. I have never seen such discipline. I am surprised to learn that the word samurai means to serve, and that Katsumoto believes his rebellion to be in the service of the emperor.
Hey, good evening, Roger. How are you doing this evening?
Talk to me about the ratings. The latest report shows 9 out of 10 look like a 5-star rating. Do you know how many stars there are in the universe? Yeah. How many? Well, I don't know the exact number. 10 jillion stars. So we should have a 10 jillion star rating system. I love the idea, but I mean, it's hard to get 5 stars.
Who else do we have?
Well done. Talk to the coder.
What I love most about therapeutic mattresses is that they contour to your body. It keeps us comfortable and asleep at night.
Get your Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America, for as low as $25 per month and a 90-night free trial.
This is our workshop. These are our lights. Performance is our tradition. And this is the TLX. Take advantage of some of the best offers of the year, like the accuracy and performance going on now. This holiday visit will look
Hey, good evening, Davis 333. How are you doing this evening? Just pretty much doing personals tonight. We have a ton of boxes in store, as well as most of the recent product. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Micah. How you doing this evening?
This for you. Too many mind.
Too many minds.
Mind the soul. Mind the people want. Mind the enemy. Too many mind. No mind.
Andrew, how you doing? I just got on for a little bit doing personals and anything else people want. Gonna watch the Cowboys game here shortly. No, it never did. I'll be happy to refund you if you want to apply it towards something else. That's fine. Just let me know what you'd like me to do. It's yeah, I'm gonna try to fill it. I just have not had much luck. We've broken 10, 11 cases, maybe 12, maybe on case 12 now. And I've sold a ton of the product. Um, just haven't had much luck filling the pick your team. All right, yeah, I'll keep you in it, and just let me know if you want me to do something else. Okay, sounds good. But I know you broke some of the product. We have more boxes of draft, and I have a case of Super Jumbo that I haven't. If you want some boxes of that, I can break that too. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, it should be a good one. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but boy, football sells even better when they're doing well. So should be fun to watch. Micah, how are you doing this evening? Hey, good evening, RS Cardman. There's our current promotion. We're giving away a Michael Jordan autographed Upper Deck authenticated piece, and you get in the drawing for every box you buy, every spot you buy, and a pick your team. The Rogue One that just released. No, I sure don't. I just have the Star Wars high tech. Star Wars high tech. The other one. And I have Star Wars blasters from Series 1 last year that have the medallion every box. I have those at a really cheap price. Um, Man, I did a show today in Atlanta, and all the boxes out of that case were sold at the show, and no one opened them at the show, so I don't have a clue. If you want a few boxes, if you want like 3 boxes, I'll bust a brand new case. I have new cases of the draft jumbo and the super jumbo both. I just don't really want to do it for 1 or 2 boxes. But I have one case left of super jumbo and 1 case left of draft jumbo. I just really want to sell 3 boxes of them. It's the craziest thing. Andrew was asking me we tried to do a pick your team on the draft, and I haven't tried hard enough, but I didn't fill that. But we've sold case after case after case of the product. But it's all good. It's easier for me to just bust the boxes and ship it than have to collate all the cards into teams anyway. So
And he'll bounce back tonight.
Dax has handled everything so well since he's been he just comes to work every day. He's focused on what he needs to do. He's going to do a good job for us.
You have faced some tough defenses the last couple of weeks in Minnesota and in the Giants. Tonight, it's a Buccaneers defense that's the best in the league in their 5-game win streak. If your offense can match this, what do they need to do?
Yeah, the biggest thing we
focus on us. We want to be a balanced team. We want to be a physical team. Starts with moving the football. We're all attacking different ways. Our focus is on us, not on them. Thanks very much, Jason. All right.
Yeah, I just had it on a spreadsheet that I was putting on here, which I need to get redone. Tony was helping me with the more technical stuff as far as the store, and he got a better job with benefits, and he's still helping me on the side, but he just started and is working really long hours. And I know it sounds crazy. I have the ability to put a spreadsheet up, but I haven't figured out how to actually put it in the store yet. So that's why it isn't in there. But I'll try to get it up tomorrow. There's just a little bit of a learning curve on my end as far as some of the more technical things with the website and with the breaking. I think all the teams were left. I only put it up for a day, and then we just kept breaking case after case. All the teams were left except the Phillies and I'd have to look. I have it written down. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to have that up tomorrow. Or I can sit here and work on it. I have one jumbo case left, but I have more coming. I just only have one right at the moment. Tonight I only have one, but I have more coming. So I'm not. I don't have enough of a following yet to fill a pick your team in one night. So I'm not particularly worried about that. If that makes any sense. More is on the way. So you watching the Dallas game? Yeah, exactly. It will. I'll have the product before it fills. Hey, good evening, the Fanatic. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, it should be a good game. Well, it looks like Dallas has come out on fire. I don't know. I guess they come out hyped. Ooh, should have thrown that one away. Here's our promotion. We're running until January 4. Every box you buy, you get an entry into a drawing for a Michael Jordan Upper Deck authenticated framed piece. We're giving away January 4. Or when we fill a pick your team, we'll random a spot off from that. How many entries? You know, I haven't added them up yet. Let me look. Six. 16, 17. Just guessing. No, it's not a million. Just guessing, I would guess somewhere between 4 and 450. Probably closer to 450. Basically, when you buy boxes, we do a random for every 12. We put if 12 people buy a box, we random them off, and put it in as a full spot. If you buy a case, we put you directly into the final random. So if you buy like a 6-box case of Super Jumbos, you get one entry into the final random. And when I said 450, that looked at the equivalent of what, about 40 cases? Yeah, that's about right. So if you buy a case, your odds right now would be about 1 in 40, 38 to 40. Yeah, what blasters do I have in store? Anything counts. Doesn't matter what it is. I would guess with 2 weeks to go, and we've run it for 2 weeks, probably by the end it'll be somewhere between, if you bought a case of cards, your odds would be somewhere between 70 and 80. Just guessing. Yeah, no problem. It's a nice piece. I need to get probably a better photo of it. Yes, in-store purchases count, and I have a retail store. Although actually we're selling more breaking wise than we are in store. So we've done a lot of Bowman draft and a lot of Prism football. Hey, good evening, Johnny Boy and MLB Ballhawk. Oh, John, I'm just doing personals tonight. If anybody wants anything, got Prism football. Pretty much any new release I have except for Dynasty Baseball and Prism Basketball. And Star Wars, whatever the new. I have Tech, but I don't have the other one. But I have Bowman Draft, Leaf Greatest Hits, Cup Hockey, North Soccer. The Fanatic, what multiple case draft breaks of Bowman Draft, I assume. Okay. I'm going to put a pick your team up probably tomorrow for Bowman Draft, but it'll just be a one case thing.
It's interesting. This offensive line, I wouldn't say they're the greatest athletes in the world, but I enjoy watching them play, in particular their center, Joe Howard. This is one of the more feisty guys in the league. You will see him at the end of almost every
So you trying to do team draft breaks or player draft breaks, or both?
that little irritant is very much the leader of this offensive line.
A little bit short of the first down, so it's third and a short one.
Okay.
For sure, going straight for the middle to the 13-yard line.
Well, you get the feeling there's going to be a lot of body blows in this game. It looks like both teams are trying to attack right up the gut and just establish a physical presence in this game.
Halfway mark of the first quarter.
Well, I'll work on getting some team ones up. Probably not going to do players.
Back in 2012, let's take a look at the
We've done, I don't know, 11 or 12 cases of Bowman draft by personals and boxes and that kind of stuff. But probably ought to do pick your team too. But if you are looking for any, I have a case of Bowman Draft Jumbo and a case of Bowman Draft Super Jumbo, both. If anybody's interested in those. That was a nice play. Hey, good evening, Bomar. Morning, Jay Bradley B. How are you doing this evening? Oh, sorry. Is Breakers having major issues? There's our current promotion where you can win a Jordan autograph. And here's our store. Hey, good evening, man. How you doing? St. Blazin, how you doing this evening? And I'm doing well. Did a show in Atlanta today. Sold a ton of stuff. Came back, put everything away, and thought I'd get on for a little bit. See if I could sell more stuff. And it turned cold here, though probably not as cold as it is where you guys are. I guess it'll get people in the Christmas spirit. Hey, Geos, how you doing this evening? How's everything in the Northeast tonight? Colder than Tennessee, I know that. Oh man, I'm just working away. I did a show in Atlanta today and came back and put everything away and was working on other stuff and figured I'd jump on and see if I could sell some more product. Watch the Cowboys Buccaneers game for a little bit. So, GS, what are you going to buy your brother for Christmas? Or what's he going to buy you for Christmas? That's probably a better question, right? Oh, man. Yeah. Boy, Prescott is 9 for 9. Well, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but those guys are really look good. Hmm. Hmm.
yards. Still good on the yardage there to make it to 3rd down and 15.
But now you have to say, if somebody were asking you to describe this game, right, you'd say the Bucs have not stopped them yet. They had a penalty on the first drive that stopped that one, and they had a penalty on this one. And that's philosophically what a lot of defensive coordinators believe. It's very hard for an offense to go 10 plays without making a big mistake.
The Cowboys have, to your point, gained 116 yards below Wicks.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a hit draft on greatest hits basketball, I'll be happy to do that. I sold a case of it today, but I couldn't get the guy to open it there. Said his wife would want him to save it for Christmas since that was his Christmas present. So I guess you can understand that. I wanted to see it open. That's a fun product to watch. Yeah, exactly, Geos. Yeah, he bought that in a box of Prism football. So that should be a fun Christmas.
We say, forget the fruit cake. Give the gift of Hades. This holiday season, you get $50 in gift cards. You'll get a
Also, we could do divisional on Bowman Draft. I did several of those last Thursday. Or ALNL on Bowman Draft. Or same thing on Prism Football, for that matter. What you got to do is buy a really good box, let her open it, and then tell her all the, how the $1,000 card that came out of it or something. I've actually seen that help before. Yeah, I know it's tragic. I have a wonderful wife, and then I have 2 daughters, and none of them are into sports. They'll sit and watch football with me, or maybe the World Series, but one of my daughters collects, but she doesn't really collect sports stuff. It's more other stuff. So well, you can just say this is Christmas presents for all the nieces and nephews and my brother, of course. Yeah. It's all for you, honey. And our kids. And our retirement. Now, I actually have a couple in-store customers that have got their wives to start collecting with them because they got into the autograph and memorabilia cards. They thought those were neat. And as long as the wives got to open half of the product, it's all good. But then I know other people that could care less, so I fully understand that. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, Tony came in. Like I said, I was in a show in Atlanta, and we had a customer call and wanted. This was the only day he could come in between now and Christmas. And he and his wife came in and bought a ton of stuff, autograph cards, memorabilia, and a bunch of boxes. So Tony was nice enough to come in and help him out for a while. And then he helped me with some technical stuff that I needed help with, as far as the store and braking and some other stuff. So yeah, he's doing well. He's got he's got a heavy week of work. So, and the poor guy, I think he's got to get up like 4:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. So he's probably missing the game. Yeah, and bet at 8. And I think yeah, but at least the Raiders won, right? I'm pretty sure. So he was happy about that. Boy, Bryant's had a rough couple weeks. Yeah, I guess that was just a good defensive play. Yeah, Gray Whale. What are you looking for in hockey? I have Cup, and I have everything from last year except Ice. There's our store. I don't have any hockey breaks. I do have lots of boxes. I have Upper Deck 1 from this year and last year. And like I said, I have anything from hockey last year, I think, except Ice and there may be one cheap one I don't have. Are you looking for hockey breaks or like boxes or cases? From this year, yeah, and I have stuff that isn't in store. Just let me know which products. From this year, I have Upper Deck 1, and I'll have Black Diamond as soon as it releases. From last year, MVP, Upper Deck 1 and 2, Full Force, Contours, O-Pee-Chee Platinum, SP Authentic, Champs, SPX, Trilogy, and Black Diamond. I have boxes of all those, and the Cup. Yeah, exactly. I have boxes of all those products. Yeah, let me know which boxes are you looking for specifically, and I can give you prices. Okay. Without giving you a real long explanation, I'm an authorized group breaker for Upper Deck, and I'm also an Upper Deck Diamond dealer. But they have really specific guidelines. Basically, I can't put price on a product for 6 months after it comes out and put it in store. So that's why for some of the products, I have them, I can sell them, I can tell you what the price is, I can post what the price is in the chat here, but I can't put it in a store. I can't put the price in a store. So. GS, you kind of have to ask them. Basically, they want to control the distribution of their product very, very closely. And they feel that that's the best way to do it. And they have been good to me, so I try to follow the guidelines that they have. I think, and you would have to ask Upper Deck, but I think what really drives them crazy, what drives any manufacturer crazy, is they make a product that they think is good, is a good product and reasonably priced. We might disagree about that, but to them, they make a product, they think it's a good product, people will want it, it's reasonably priced, the product comes out, and then there are people online selling it for $10 under a box what they sold it to a hobby store for. And obviously it kills the value of their products immediately. And they don't, long term, that hurts them. It may be really good for the consumer right away, but to the manufacturer, I think they look at it as, no, the next year no one will buy that product, and they would rather have the product sell at a reasonable price for an extended period of time than have it sold $20 or $10 under cost immediately. And we could argue all day and all night about whether that's true and what the best way to distribute product is. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I'm certainly not speaking for Upper Deck at all. I'm just saying some manufacturers probably feel that way. And there are other ways to do it. I mean, like Panini has a map price that we have to sell their products for 30 days after release, or 20, I don't remember what it is. Certain period after release, we have to sell it at least that price. That's another way to try to handle the distribution of their product. Topps tends to say, no, we'll just make good product and the market will determine. So, and the collectible categories that have grown the fastest over the last few years is certainly gaming, and they tend to have pretty set prices for their products. Like I said, we could discuss it all night. There's probably no one way that works the best. I am going out in about 3 weeks to Upper Deck Conference in Phoenix, and I'm sure all this will be discussed at length, which should be interesting. There's my current promotion featuring Upper Deck product. It's a Michael Jordan autographed piece from Upper Deck Authenticated. I'm giving away January 4. And you get an entry for every box you buy, basically. Yeah, that's right. You won the last contest. Yeah. Well, you better get in to get some more spots than this. Oh. The deadline is we're going to give it away January 4. So it would be 2 weeks from Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, you could go two for two. Did you sell that Favre to Ryan? Yeah. He's probably buying Christmas presents right now. Hmm. Oh, that's right. Tony showed me that. That's a killer card. Yeah, Mattingly still has a huge fan base. He's a Yankee. Oh, is it? I didn't remember that. Well, that's even better. Well, that's one you got to hang on to because that's kind of a once in a lifetime hit, probably. Hmm.
on the play, so that's 8 different receivers now for Prescott.
So what happened there? They go hard play action inside, get their quarterback to the outside. They've been working the middle of the field. Now you go bootleg, and go figure. Now you've got Bryce Butler out there making plays. So they are distributing the ball across the board tonight.
15 completions to 8 different receivers. He's going to take it in. Touchdown. Holmes punched. 10 plays, 4 downs, 4 rushes, 6 passes. 2 for 2 on 3rd down. And 2 touchdowns.
Cowboys looking good.
Oh, you're going to get a little double team there and a single block there. And Al, what do you think? Could you have made it?
Well, that's as big a hole as John Ryan ran through in the Thursday night game on the fake punt.
Wow. I think the Cowboys came out with a little purpose tonight.
Bailey's put up 5 points tonight, 2 extra points for field goal. Averages the Prescott tonight, 15 of 18 for 134. 6:24 to go. 17.
Man, looking good.
No payment for 5 months during the Kia holidays on this bill snap.
Wow. You don't feel like I owe you something.
Hey, just doing my job.
Well, I insist.
Oh, boy. Okay. You were supposed to sign that.
0 payments for 5 months plus 0% financing in the Kia, plus $500 bonus cash on a 2016 Optima or Optima Hybrid. Now it's signed by the artist. Discover the Kia Holidays on Us sales event.
You're the only one who can save us.
You are destined for great things.
You're an assassin.
Assassin's Creed.
It's the holidays at Verizon, and the best deals are on the best network. With no surprise overages, you can use your data worry-free, and even carry over the data you don't use. And right now, get 4 lines and 20 gigs for only $40 per line. You'll even get the iPhone 7, the Samsung Galaxy S7, the Pixel owned by Google, or the Moto Z Droid for only $10 per month.
Well, guys, if anybody wants anything, I'll be happy to break it. Otherwise, I think I'm headed home for the evening.
The best network, only on Verizon.
I'll be on tomorrow, somewhere between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. But thanks for checking in. And have a good evening. Oh, I will. It's just cold here. No snow. Yep. Thanks, Carlos. Have a good evening.